Bronx Wanderers. They open their brand new show tonight at the Westgate Cabaret.
Yes, it's going to be very fun. The band that delivers 90 minutes of the American rock and roll songbook that you love is also a family affair. We're so excited to welcome the Bronx Wanderers back onto the show. Guys, first of all, congratulations on the new show, the new venue at Westgate. How are you feeling ahead of tonight's big opening show?
Well, there's not many people we would wake up for besides you, Mike, so we're so happy to be here at 10 o'clock in the morning for you.
This is true. No, we're thrilled. We are so excited to be here. We can't wait. I mean, let's go. We're ready to go right now.
Yeah, it's been 555 days. We're about ready.
And that's the father and son duo, you know, Vinny and Vinny. Now, I want to talk to you for a second, Vinny, before we get into tonight,
I would be Vinny.
You're such a legend. You were a gold record producer with some of my favorite people, Jim Croce, Dion, all these great people. And now fast forward, you get to perform with your family, your other son, Nick. It's so exciting. In 2016, you first came here to Bally's to perform, and now fast forward, how has the show evolved over the years?
You know, what I really kind of thought was, so let's start at one point, which we did 5 years ago. But as it's progressed and gone along, I mean, the things we're going to do in the new room here is we're going to pull the show forward a bit. We're going to do more material from the 80s and artists that I got to work with back in the 80s. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a spot in the show where we're going to show me at 26 years old. Yeah. And
I'm still working on getting Dad to come out in spandex. We haven't quite crossed that bridge yet, but
and the sad
we're hopeful. We're hopeful.
So I've had to let everything out 6 inches anyway. But I found my parachute pants.
At Hootenanny, I'm pretty sure. I saw him in that. So we do.
I wouldn't be shocked to see me in it. I would just love to see him in it.
I would do it just to give them a heart attack, really. Yeah.
Now, tell us this, because a lot of people don't know this about you. Growing up in the neighborhood in the Bronx, Vinny, Chaz Palminteri, the famous actor from A Bronx Tale, everybody loves him. He actually is the guy who kind of inspired you to take the family affair on the road, right? Tell us that story.
Yeah, I mean, the neighborhood was just one of those places where there was always somebody there. Danny Aiello was always walking around. Dominic Chianese, Uncle Junior from The Sopranos, always walking around. And Chaz happened to grow up there, as did those other guys. And Dion, of course, grew up there. Dion got me in the music business. Long story short, when Sony bought us out, it was like, what to do now? Chaz said, why don't you take the kids, start a group, and go out and do a retrospective of your career? So this is all Chaz's idea.
And it's 15 years later, and I'm still
17.
here.
Still here. 17 now.
17
years now.
Thank God he told you guys to do that. Listen, tonight, the whole new party starts for you guys. We're so excited. But coming up in a little bit, we're going to be having a live performance from you guys on More, Alyssa. It's going to be very exciting.
I can't wait for that.
Gotta love live music in the morning. Thanks for waking up, guys. Congratulations. We'll see you in a little bit.
Anytime for you. Thank you, guys.
See you
soon.
Thanks for having us.
Back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you. Man, I think they're going to have you join the band here soon.
If I had a little bit, just an ounce of musical ability, I bet he would let me in, but I don't have any.
Neither do I. All right. Well, we'll stick to interviewing them.